Well, I want to tell you all, I am truly embarrassed at our effort today. It's point blank. I'm just embarrassed at our defensive effort. We had done such a great job on the last few games with our defense. Today, we didn't do as well as we should have.
Coach, Enos Piper got in a foul trouble early, and they kind of attacked the paint once she was out of the game. Is there a game plan to go forward just in case this happens again? Someone else stepping up?
Well, to be quite honest with you, I think quite a few people should have stepped up today. And, unfortunately, we get in situations, there are going to be fouls called, whether we like them or not. But that shouldn't impede us from doing what we need to do. And people need to step up. That's what happens in basketball. Like, people get in foul trouble, people get hurt, somebody's got to step up. And I don't think we were in that frame of mind today to step up.
Can you kind of take me through the final 30 seconds there, just the getting back into the game, and then there were a couple mental lapses there, which listed Melina had where she tried to defend with under 15 seconds left and then ran under the basket, didn't try to push it right away. Can you just kind of take me through those couple mental lapses towards the end there?
Yeah, we got into a situation where we had to really, really fight back to get the game back. And like you said, somebody's got to go in. Inez, Jaleesa went in. She's a freshman and made a couple missteps and not being aware of where the ball was and what we had and what was on the clock. But that's something she's got to learn. And the only way she's going to learn that is being in those situations.
Coach, there was a lot of travels today.
Lord,
Both
yeah.
sides. Sloppy basketball, maybe a quicker whistle than normal on those. What'd you make?
Well, I think it was a quick whistle on, definitely on the travels. I thought some they missed and some there were quick reactions to them. But, that's how basketball is, and we got to continue to play.
Aleah, can you just kind of take me through your mindset? I mean, you got that third quarter, you were kind of on fire from deep, and then in the fourth quarter, you hit those 2 threes, but they didn't count because of the fouls. Just kind of take me through your mindset of the second half.
My mindset was, Coach Rich told me to step up. I mean, that's kind of like the relationship that we have. Whenever she needs me, she'll put me aside and be like, we need you to be that player. And I was, and even when those 2 shots didn't count, I never thought in my mind that we were gonna lose. I was like, okay, what's next? And we definitely had a couple lapses where we put our head down, but during that time, I was just kind of we're still trying to win the game. We still had plenty of time on the clock. I don't know how much time was on when I hit those 2 shots, but I mean, it was still enough time to win the game and make it a game. So, I mean, she just told me to step up, and I think this is just a learning lesson for me. I was looking at the sheet. I also had 6 turnovers, so that's just something as a starting point guard, that's just unacceptable. And we had overall, 22 turnovers. So the only thing that's going through my head is we just have to be better. We have to be better because what she said it is embarrassing.
Coach, I know Terry's coming off 2-game absence due to injury and she didn't start today. Is that going to be the plan going forward? Maybe have a spark off the bench, or she's going to move into the starting lineup after managing a couple games forward?
Yeah, well, she's on minute restrictions right now, so we're working her back in. She's been off for a week, or more than a week. So, we got to work her back in.
In the first half, there were only 16 points scored by you guys, but second half, you guys scored 41. Was there a change you guys had at halftime? Maybe you changed up the game plan, or was that just a matter of shots falling in the second half?
It just a realization at halftime, realizing what we had done and not done, and pointing out things that we needed to do, and they stepped up in the second half to do that. We want them to be able to do that from the very beginning, and they know how to do it. And then the second half, they kind of realized, we just got punched in the mouth, and now we got to play. So we scored 41 points in the second half. We won both quarters, second half.
Aleah, at the end of the game, Rain got the rebound and Tristan pushed it. Were you looking for the ball, or do you have full confidence in your teammate?
I have full confidence. I have full confidence. I was on the other side of the court too, and that's a little dunk right there. You know what I'm saying? But we all have full confidence in her to make a play, make the right read, and the shot literally just didn't go in. But she held her own. She was getting bumped on the way, but they're not going to call that. So I have full confidence in her to make the right play. Could I have made a better decision? Should I got the ball? Sure, but I mean, I don't know. I was just on the opposite side, and Rain had the rebound. She missed a shot, and they're by the time I would have got down there and back, I don't know. I think it was still a good play, and she just missed the shot. But I for not 1 second, you didn't even see me really try to go get it. I had full confidence in her.
Second straight game with 20 or more turnovers. Is that just, is it more what they're doing on defense, or is it just kind of lapse in judgment and not taking care of the ball?
Well, obviously when you have 22 turnovers, a lot of that is not taking care of the ball. They played us a zone today, and typically you don't have that many turnovers against a zone. So, my hat's off to Alex and what she's done with her team, and they're tough and they play hard, but we've got to be cognizant of what we're doing and what our game plan is.
Any questions? Thank you, guys.
Thanks.
Thanks.